Hey, welcome to our special New York Giants Preservation Society meeting for today, Thursday, April 25th, 2024. Tonight, we're going to celebrate Willie Mays' birthday by giving him basically a video card. This is the preliminary event toward the the month of May, is where next month, every Zoom we have will be dedicated in one way or another to Willie Mays. And John Burbridge will be leading us off next week from the book Willie Mays Five Tools. He'll be talking about Willie Mays playing at the Polo Grounds. Uh, when you are called tonight, this is not going to be like the 2-4 meeting where some of us spoke for like 10 minutes about Willie. A minute or so, talk, say happy birthday, say what you got to say, directed toward Willie, as he is going to be viewing this at some point. So we will go from there. The first thing I want to do is I want to thank Renee Anderson, Willie's aide. Many of you made donations to the Say Hey Fund, and
Cards.
all wrote you back thank you cards, personalized, which was a tremendous job by her. And she loves our organization, and she told me that after this she does not do Zooms, so therefore you won't see her tonight or Willie Mays. Uh, I will send her the link on YouTube, and she will share with Willie Mays. So just want to let you know about that. Uh, I will start it off tonight, and we will go from there. So, Willie, I just want to say happy 93rd birthday coming up shortly. I hope you celebrate in the best of health and happiness with everyone who loves you, and that would be this group as well. To us, you will always be 25 years old and our hero. You were the best there ever was on the field, an American hero off of it. As Neil Young sang, long may you run. Happy birthday, Willie. Jeff Cohn, you are up.
Thank you. I just want to say, hey, Willie, happy 93rd birthday to the one and only six-tool baseball player. You are the greatest. I was there at Citi Field when they retired your number, and I was a 10-year-old kid when you came to Shea Stadium as a New York man, and I was thrilled. You're the greatest, and have a Grand Slam day. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you so much. Jim Weber.
Well, Willie, I was just a kid in San Francisco watching the Candlestick Park be constructed, and I went there many times over the 21 seasons that you were there, and I just wanted to say happy birthday, and here's a little song for you. Happy birthday, number 24.
Thank you, Jim. We'll go to Hindi and then Steve. Hindi, Mrs.
Hi,
Mays, you are
Willie.
up.
Hi, Willie. We met several times in Cooperstown. You were autographing pictures and baseballs, and I wore this button. And you called me the button lady every time we met. My nickname at the New York Baseball Preservation Society is Mrs. Mays. I want you to know that. And I love you very much. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Mrs. Mays. Mr. Rothschild.
Happy birthday, Willie, from one of your old neighbors in Riverdale. I saw you as a young kid in the Polo Grounds. I saw you in San Francisco. You were always the greatest. You were always my hero, and you still are. Happy birthday. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Steve. Mr. Weinberg.
Happy birthday, Willie. My name is Harvey Weinberg. I was 8 years old when my father took me and my brother to the Polo Grounds. on July 10th, 1954, to see you play center field for the New York Giants. I'm still a New Yorker. We sat in the lower right field grandstand and had a wonderful view of you. You made a fine catch on a line drive in right center, and we saw you steal a run on the base paths by inducing the Pirates pitcher to commit a throwing error. The official scorer ruled it an error. My dad, who was keeping score, ruled it a steal of home. My father got it right. I fell in love with baseball that day, and 70 years later, I remain a Giants fan, although I admit to rooting for the Mets for 2 years when you graced Shea Stadium with your brilliance. Happy birthday, Willie.
Very lovely. For anybody out there who does not know how to put your hand up, just raise your hand manually and I'll put your name on the list here, okay? So keep that in mind. Dave Lippman, you are up.
Okay.
John and Michael, I got you.
Okay, Willie. I'm a third generation New York and San Francisco Giants fan all the way back to 1908. First thing I want to do is thank you for something you did that was far more important than any hit or home run you ever launched, and that was serving our country as a member of the armed forces in time of war, because I'm a Navy veteran of 8 years, so I recognize the concept of personal sacrifice. No, you didn't make it to Korea. My dad was in Korea at the same time, so both of Dad and I and you know what that's about. Grandpa and Dad saw you play live at the Polo Grounds. They said you were the best. I didn't get to see you play at the Polo Grounds. I'm too young. I saw you play as a Met, both at center field and first base. But my leading memory of you is when you came to New York in 2012 and 2014 with the World Championship trophies and shared with us your memories. I was really impressed that you may have lost a step or two in the field, but you still remembered what it was like to bat against Don Newcomb, and you had stories of Ernie Banks and Alvin Dark and Roy Campanella. And as far as I'm concerned, you are indeed the best there ever was in every way. You exemplified the greatness of America, the greatness of the Giants, and the greatness of baseball, all in one package on the field. Thanks, Willie. Happy birthday, and have many more.
Well said, Dave. Mr. Norm, you are up.
Willie, you brought joy to my life with your play on the field and your personality off the field. You're the greatest player I've ever seen. Happy birthday, Willie. Birthday love from Norm Coleman.
Thanks, Norm. Bill, you're up.
Happy birthday, Willie. I just want to say the reason I'm a New York, San Francisco Giants fan is because of you. I was born after the Giants moved. I went to my first Mets game in 1964. I was 6 years old, and I think you hit a home run in that game. But anyway, we love you. Have a happy and healthy, and you're the greatest. Thank you.
The other Bill, you're up.
Buck Duck, wonderful.
No,
Happy
Bill
birthday.
Clink. We got Bill C first, and then you.
Wrong Bill. I'm
Bill
sorry.
C, go ahead.
Good evening, Willie. I want to wish you a wonderful 93rd birthday. And I just want to share with you that on June 1st, 1962, my maternal grandfather, who was a Giant fan, took me to the Polo Grounds, which was the first game that the San Francisco Giants played at the Polo Grounds. And sure enough, in the 5th inning, you hit a home run off of Roger Craig. And that's a memory that I will cherish forever. God bless.
Thank you very much, Bill. And Bill Clink, we'll get to you soon. Renee, I hope you have the tissues out. Go ahead. Renee, unmute, Renee.
Sorry about that. You got me all flustered with the crying thing. Thanks. I appreciate that. Willie, happy birthday. We cheer for you because of your talent, your knowledge of the game, and your influence. With all of that, in all the years from New York to San Francisco, your accomplishments, your retired number with the Giants, the Mets recognizing what you've done in New York and the teammates for the Mets. It says everything about who you are and the influence you have with your fans and myself. And because of the New York Giants Preservation Society, we carry out that tradition for the love of you. Happy birthday again. Thanks, Willie.
Thank you, Renee. Mr. Mars, you are up.
Willie, you are truly a great American, on the field and off the field. When I was 8 years old in 1955, on the field at the end of the game, you signed my little black book, Born to Play Ball. This is the 52 yearbook that you're in that I showed you at Forlini's restaurant years ago. Happy birthday. We all love you, and we know that you're the best ever. Thank you.
Thank you, Mars. Mr. Manis, you are up.
Happy birthday, Willie. And speaking of birthdays, I got this bobblehead back in 1962 on my 9th birthday, a present from my parents. So 60 some odd years later, I still have it. I'm talking to you tonight from my home in New Jersey, but 24 hours from now, I'm going to be in the Bay Area visiting my granddaughter and daughter and son-in-law. So I think it's a very nice coincidence. Just worked out that way that I'm going to be in your neck of the woods for your birthday. And I'm very honored to be in the Bay Area during your birthday week. We'll all be back here in Jersey by the 6th of May. So close enough. I'm coming home on the 3rd. But I'll be thinking about you as I travel throughout the Bay Area, Route 101, I guess it is, down to Los Altos where my family lives. And I'm looking forward to seeing you, hopefully, on many interviews on TV and in the coming years. Happy birthday again.
Thank you, Howard. Ed Freer, you're up.
Happy birthday, Willie Mays. You are an immortal, and you know, that's all I can say, and you've given us many memories, but I'd like to repeat that one memory that I told your son back in February. The memory of you playing shortstop at the New York Mets doubleheader with the Giants, Memorial Day, 1964. I hope it brings you a smile to your face because you were so agile, getting ready to field the ball, balancing your weight from your left foot to your right foot, ready to play ball no matter what the position. And it truly is an honor to wish you a happy birthday, Willie Mays. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. O'Doul.
Willie Mays, I don't know what to say other than happy birthday. And it's been such a pleasure watching you over the years. I first saw you on television. When you came to San Francisco in 1958, I missed one day of school in high school. It was April 15th. My dad said, "We're going to go see Willie Mays today." I'll never forget that. That was a real highlight in my life and really a great day for baseball. And as far as I'm concerned, anybody asks me, who's the GOAT of baseball? It's Willie Mays. And it was really exciting meeting you in the elevator at Oracle Park a few years back and you telling me I was old because I was a fan of yours since '54. So happy birthday, Willie. Enjoy it. And it was great to see you and great to meet you. Take care, brother.
Thank you. Mr. Klink.
Willie Mays, you hit a lot of home runs, 660. I'll never forget one. It may have been one of the most important. It was September 30th, 1962. I sat in the reserve seats facing left field, and in the 9th inning, you slammed one off of Turk Farrell that sent the Giants into the playoff games. And my dad got in line and got us tickets the next day for the first playoff game ever there. That's just a memory. Something tangible that I can hold and I look at and hold almost every day is this. It's hard to see, but it is an autographed ball from you. You didn't just, I didn't bring it to you. You gave it to me. You threw it to me on May 20th, 1964. I was sitting in the center field bleachers with Greg Capan. Greg called for the ball. Too bad, Greg. It ended up in my hands. Thank you, Willie. And thank you at El Camino Park later that summer for signing it. It will go to one of my grandchildren, the one that treats me the best. We'll get it on Nygps. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Buck. Buck Duck, you are the best. You truly are the GOAT. There's no question. Thank you, Senor.
Thank you, Bill. Mr. Paul, you are up.
Willie, I was a 9-year-old scrawny kid in Western Massachusetts wearing a Giants hat, and everybody would say, "Why are you a Giants fan?" And the answer is very simple. It's because of you. 1962, you led the Giants to the special victory over the Dodgers to make it into the World Series. I've always carried that with me wherever I go. I had a wonderful friend named Tom Dames who idolized you as well, who said the two things he about his life other than his family was meeting the Pope and meeting the second greatest human being in the world, Willie Mays. So you come with a litany of wonderful talents and skills and humanity and pride that all of us Giants fans carry. So on your 93rd birthday, we wish you nothing but the best. God bless you, Willie.
Thank you, Paul. Jeff, you are up. Jeff Shames.
Hi, Willie. Happy birthday to you. Happy 93rd birthday. You've always been my favorite baseball player. I was so glad when the Mets got through 1972, and even better was that you beat the Giants with a home run first game for the Mets. It was a long overdue honor when the Mets retired your number a few years ago. God bless you, Willie. All the best and happy birthday.
Thank you, Jeff. Charles Fracchia, you are up.
Happy birthday, Willie. I think I don't know if I'm the youngest person here, but unfortunately I never saw you play live. Unfortunately, I did see your highlights. You are a tremendous player. Thank you so much also for your influence on the importance of education. And I hope you have a great day on your birthday.
Thank you, Charles. Mr. Williams, welcome aboard. You're up.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Willie Mays. I still wonder what I'm going to say here. I guess I can start with one of the greatest things my parents ever did for us, for me and my brother and sister, was moving us to to the Bay Area in 1962, just in time for that incredible season. You brought joy and memory to my parents, my brother and sister, and for my daughter, she didn't see you play, of course, being born in 1998. But when she was about 5 or 6 years old, she came home one day and said, "Daddy, guess what? I was in an elevator and I got to see Willie Mays." So thank you very much for memories to three generations of my family. And happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Michael Berlin, you're up.
Hi, Willie. I want to wish you a very happy birthday. You're always the answer to the question, how does a guy who grew up in Brooklyn ever become a Giants fan? I actually lived in Cleveland, Ohio, and we moved to New York in 1954. And I thought the Cleveland Indians, having won 111 games, were the greatest team I ever saw. And my father took me to the second game of the World Series. Johnny Antonelli pitched. And the answer to that question is I saw Willie play. I took every cent I had and I bought a 1954 Giant yearbook. And my father, for my next birthday, had Willie sign it. There's no better gift. Anyway, thank you, Willie, for a lifetime of memories of being a Giants fan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. John Sockerman, you are up. John, just
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Mr. Mays, happy birthday. It's been my honor to have written your biographical article for the Society for American Baseball Research. And I also recently had to debate a Hank Aaron fan as to which player was greater. I believe I won handily. Then I got your autograph when I was about 8 years old at Valley Fair in North Jersey. And I also was at your induction to the Hall of Fame in '79. And I often frequented your chicken restaurants in North Jersey. There's my souvenir cup. It's still right there, but trust me, that's the one. Has your stats on the back. God bless you, and thank you for everything.
Thank you, John. Everybody who had their hand up has spoken. Some of you may not know how to do that. If you raise your hand now. All right, we're going to go to Ted and Joanne.
Hi, Willie. Happy birthday from one 93-year-old to another 93-year-old. I remember very well those early days with you and Leo to get you started. And what a start that was, and what a finish it's been. Happy birthday, Willie.
And I'm just going to add thank you for the philanthropy and taking care of those kids and all those wonderful stories. We would call you a mensch on top of everything else. So happy birthday and many more healthy and happy.
Mr. Ed Logan, you are up.
Yeah, hi, Will. Eddie Logan Jr. here, Eddie Logan's son, also known as Little Leaky Lip. You and I are almost exactly 10 years apart. My 83rd birthday was just this past Saturday. And I was your last bat boy in the Polo Grounds when you were 26 and I was 16. And I don't know if you can see this, but that's what I look like as your bat boy at the Polo Grounds. And I want to thank you because I have fond memories of you and I playing catch and you throwing it so fast to me that it made me drop the ball. But happy 93rd, buddy. You'll always be my best.
Thank you, Ed. Anybody else need to say anything who has not spoken? All right. I think we accomplished what we wanted to. This has been just a tremendous half hour of us wishing, giving well wishes to Willie. Again, this will be a video birthday card that we send out. I don't think we can sing happy birthday in unison unless you want to give it a shot.
But we can all shout happy birthday.
Let's
How
shout
about
it.
that? On the count of three, we'll say happy birthday, Willie. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday,
Willie.
All right, guys, we are going to wrap it up. We will see each other next Thursday with John Burbridge. John was not able to be here, but Willie, he wanted to send his birthday greetings as well as we kick off the month of May's next Thursday. So I hope a lot of you can make it as we celebrate the greatest baseball player there ever was and is and will be. So until next week, we will say goodnight. I will hang around for a little bit if anybody wants to chat a little bit. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks
guys.
for everything.
Bye.